Yo, listen to this. This how we do. It's the throwback mix. Check it.
Forgive me making sick gains. Making sick gains.
She gave me loving cause my nice manners. Yeah, making moves like a city planner. Forgive me, I'm a loose cannon. Take a picture, try to keep it candid. Me and my mans, we was all bandits. Keep it fresh, yeah, we never ransom. Yeah, loosen up, I've been too tight. Hold me, mama, make it alright.
Oh,
It's in my nature, the perfect picture. Total fractals, just like an apple. It's magical. Quoting the book of Matthew. Sorry, I've been too busy eating cash.
Making sick fucking gains, bro.
I cry at you. I traumatize you. I harmonize you.
Yeah.
But I never will despise you. I'm maniacal. They always said my raps were undeniable.
All right, what up, Yaboosh?
Write 'em with a pencil that's
Yaboosh, if you're a
mechanical.
beesh.
We chillin' down on
What up, beesh?
Rosecrans Avenue. Then we take it
If you're a
straight
biz
back to
nasty,
Lake
what up,
House.
biz nasty?
Give me bubbly in my cup. You best fill it up. I'm
Put that
moving
bubbly,
heavyweight like
put that
a
bubbly in my
truck.
cup.
We coming through with the clan, yo, what's up?
No,
Sky
no,
high,
Peace
it's
McGeese and Deuce Magoose, not loose. Who wants a loose Magoose? That's a shitty Magoose. That's a shitty Magoose. No one wants that. No one wants a loose. No one wants a loose Magoose. You need some more fiber if you got loose Magooses. Loose McGeese.
Forgive me,
I'm a loose cannon. It's cold as fuck over here, bro. Cold as shit. It's like 50s. Nips are like diamonds, no doubt. Diamond nips. Oh, congratulations, Ash. First live Swole. Respect.
Everyone do the locomotion. Spread it round like witch's potion. I spent going on the big screen. A Jacob's ladder bow down to the queen. And if your mind filled with doubt, I gather up the bits and spit them out. And if you're gonna hold me tight.
Hold me tight.
If you wanna bring it about, eat your Brussels sprout. What are you, an Eagle Scout? Talk to me. Never look down on him. Maybe go out on a limb. If I get your bangs trimmed, don't lose me.
What up, Beaches? What's going on? Welcome, everyone. Thank you for coming. Thank you. Oh my god. Look at Bermuda. Let me go. You know that I love to make sick fucking games. Hey. All right, here we go. Episode 997. I love it. Oh, I love it. Oh. Fitness without the bullshit.
The sun is shining. The birds are chirping.
birds are chirping.
The bacon is sizzling.
Welcome to the Daily Show. Hey-o. Testing. Test testicles. Welcome everyone to episode 997 of the Daily Mother Swole, the most muscular Swolecast, Beardcast, Broadcast, Gangcast, Mancast, Pimpcast, Sleevescast, Slaycast in the realm. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex. Oh, yeah. Because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our boss. I'll say it the right way. What is going on, ya beesh? What's up, ya boosh? Whether you're a beesh or a boosh, what up? What is going on? Happy Mondays. All the Mondays, everyone. Happy Monday. If you're enjoying your Monday, good. If not, get the fuck up, slap yourself in the tits, and realize that you are in control of your day. You are in control of your day, and whether or not you're having a good day or a bad day or a decent day, you have the opportunity, and it's your responsibility to turn that shit up to 11. Just take your nips and just twist them. Ooh, okay. All right, I'm awake. All right, it's good. You don't need coffee. You just need a stronger nip pinch. So what's good? Daniel, Matthew, Andrew, Ash, Jennifer, everyone, Anthony, Novak. What up, bruh? Deadlift and yoga last night, feeling good. Wisely done. Good choice. Today I have legs coming. I didn't do the early pump. I have been sleeping like a ton of bricks. My right side is all jacked up and tight. I've been foam rolling. I feel like my body has just, for the last like week or so, has just said to me, you need literal recovery. Like, we're not letting you go to the gym. There's been a bunch of days where I've taken off and just done foam rolling and mobility. So you got to listen to your body. You got to be consistent. And here's the difference. Here's the difference between rest days and people losing their results and fucking falling off and being lazy pieces of shit, and rest days that actually help you recover. There's a big difference, because I get asked all the time, as you can imagine, I get asked all the time about rest days, about active recovery, about what to do if I take a day off. I'm going to lose all my gains, but I've done 20 days straight. What's going to happen? If you're doing that many days of intense or lifting in a row, it's way too fucking much. There's no way that you should be doing 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 days of lifting in a row. That is not good at all. Either you're not training hard, period, because if you can do that, you're probably not putting in that much fucking effort. You're not working out hard enough, and you're not recovering. You recover when you're not lifting weights. I'll repeat that for the people in the back, for the jabronis in the back. If you are lifting, you are not recovering. You're not recovering when you're putting in work, when you're breaking your body down. You're not helping it recover. You're fucking it up again. You are recovering, you're building, you're developing, you're adapting when you're not in the gym. Let's repeat that again. You're adapting and developing when you are not in the gym. When you're not in the gym, when you're not getting your pump on, when you don't have a sick fucking pump, right? When you're not swollen, when your veins aren't popping out, when you aren't lifting, when you aren't benching, when you aren't squatting, that is where and when you are making your progress. That's when you are adapting. That's when your body is growing and saying, you know what? We need to build these muscle fibers larger, because right now they can't handle the stress that Papa Swole is putting on them. Right now, we can't handle, we just aren't quite there for what he's trying to do. We are going to adapt, and we're going to grow, and we're going to use this protein and this fat and this in order to rebuild the muscle tissue, in order to recover, in order to repair this, that, and the other, and so forth. So when people take a day off, what do? They take a day off. They take a day off from their training. They take a day off from their nutrition. They just take a day off. They just unplug. So then they end up starting to eat crap. They eat junk. They eat garbage. They eat, maybe excessive calories, or they leave everything else. The thing about nutrition is, and by the way, just dropped a brand new Driving While Gaining on YouTube if you have not yet checked out, about if it fits your macros, also known as IFM. If it fits your macros, if you can put it in your mouth, it works. Not a fan of that, by the way, but go check out the video on YouTube at Swolenormous. I appreciate the view, the subscribe. If you're not yet subscribed, go check it out, drop a comment. This is where people slack off. When they don't train, they don't eat properly. They leave their nutrition when they leave their training. When they take a day off, they don't do the food as well. You have to do, the food is never, ever, ever, ever optional. Your eating, staying on your nutrition is never an option. It's something that you do whether you're in the gym or not in the gym. Whether you're sick, whether you're healthy, whatever you're doing, you're focusing as much as you can on your nutrition. That is an absolute constant. That's an absolute constant. And most people, when they take a day off, they take a day off from everything. They use that along with their cheat meal, right? They cheat today. They go out and eat crap because I'm having taken an off day today. So you take an off day completely. You take an off day psychologically, you take an off day with your food, you take an off day with moving, period, with you just don't do anything. And that's not good. Your nutrition should always be the same. So even when I don't go and crush it in the gym, I'm still eating the same foods, maybe not the same quantity, because I'm not utilizing the same energy. I'm just not quite as hungry. As you know, I don't count my calories. I don't micromanage my food like that. But obviously, I'm not going to be starving and stuffing myself and, really hardcore repair perhaps, because I am not utilizing the same level of energy as I do normally day to day. So, but I'm still eating the same shit. I'm still eating the same foods. I'm still eating the quality nutrients that my body requires to function optimally. So I don't lose my progress. I assist and I'm facilitating my repair. I don't lose my momentum. I don't lose my flow. I'm still moving in the proper direction. This is where most people fail. They leave everything on a day off. Do you do that? I'm looking at you. Do you fucking leave everything on a day off? You better not, you motherfucker. You better not. You better not be leaving everything. Why? Why would you leave everything? So many people just unplug. Unplug. You're not training. Oh, I'll eat shit too. Like, where is the reasoning for that? Why would you do that? What gives you the excuse to eat like crap just because you're not training? It's even more important. If you're not training, you're still training your body. Treat your nutrition like your workouts. I've been saying repeatedly for the last several episodes, and for the last 1,000 episodes, nutrition is a practice. Nutrition is a practice. Every time you're eating, every time you're adjusting foods, you're eliminating foods, you're trying things, and you're trying different eating patterns for your lifestyle and your schedule, whatever it is, you are testing things. You're practicing your nutrition. You're practicing. You're trying to do better. You're trying a different food to see if it works better for you. It doesn't? Okay, you pull back from that one. You start adding a different one. All you're doing is you're practicing day to day. Are you getting better? Or are you getting worse? Just like an instrument, just like any kind of skill, the more you do it, the better you get. The more you pay attention to eating properly, the better you will get at it. The more you pay attention to the quality of your foods, the easier it is for you to go shopping. The easier it is for you to make better decisions. The easier it is for you to turn down shitty foods because you just don't want them. It just gets easier. It gets easier. It's just a practice. You have to stop putting so much pressure on it as if it's this fucking, this massive mountain, this massive obstacle that you have to overcome. It's not. Nutrition is the easiest fucking thing. It's the easiest fucking thing. Everyone makes it such a complicated thing. Oh, but my nutrition, what do I eat? But the recipes, no, but what should I do? And the nutrient timing, is there an anabolic window? Yeah, I do the stupid retarded voice because it's a fucking dumb question. It's so simple. It's so simple. Now, of course, you might not all have the information, but it's very fucking simple. It's very simple. It's a very simple approach. It's a very simple approach. You stop eating the shit. You fucking throw out the shit. You're not eating the junk. You're not eating the high impact carbs. You're not eating the sugar. You're not eating all of those, again, I guess high impact carbs. You're not eating the crappy polyunsaturated fats. You're not sucking down the vegetable oils. You're not sucking down the gluten. You're not sucking down the grains. You're not sucking down all those fucking complicated, hard to digest carbohydrates. Of course, you have to learn this information. You have to be exposed to it. But when you approach if you're ready for it, if your satellite dish in your ear holes are open, you are going to absorb this information because it's out there. It's everywhere. If you have a cell phone, which you do because you're watching me right now, you have access to Google. You can find this in 3 fucking seconds. The nutrition is the best thing that you can focus on because it's so controllable. I think, excuse me. Oh, I got to burp again. Come on, baby. Let's go. There we go. Hey-o. All right, now I'm ready. People feel like they're not in control with nutrition. Drop in the comments now. I know a lot of you have control over your nutrition, but drop in the comments right now if you are one of those people that felt like, maybe you feel like it now, but at least at some point you felt like you didn't have control over your nutrition. And I think it's because you grow up and you're getting fed. You grow up, you're getting told what to eat by the government, the food pyramid, all that shit. At school, you want to have 2 servings of this and that. And then everyone's telling you diet plan, eat this way, cut low fat, all the popular shit that we know is garbage. We're told, like, it's like as if we don't have any decisions. However, the way they organize the supermarket, the way commercials run, the way all these things are organized, it seems like they tell you what to do as if you don't have a choice. Yet when you go into the supermarket, what do you have? All you have are choices. Literally, all you have are choices. All you have are choices in the supermarket. It's just row after row, aisle, shelf. Everything is just choices. They're giving you choices. Where they fuck you over is with all the commercials, all the ads, the colors, the marketing of the products, where they organize the supermarket, where they put the end caps, where they are offering the special deals, the 2 for 1, the buy one, get one free. It's the marketing that coerces you into making the wrong decision. All you have are choices in the supermarket. You're not helpless. You're not a fucking victim. You go in there and you voluntarily choose garbage. It's your fault. You're going in there making bad decisions. You're going in there making terrible fucking choices. And it's all 100% you. You have to be more aware. You have to be more aware. You have to be above the system. You have to be above the marketing. You have to be above the advertising. You have to understand what they're trying to do. Every single product, every single one, no matter where it is, here's what I want you to think of. Every single product, I don't care if it's a pack of bacon, I don't care if it's sauerkraut, I don't care if it's Cheez-Its or Oreos, every single product, again, every single product, when you go into the supermarket is doing one thing. It's yelling to you saying, look over here, buy me, buy me, buy me, purchase me. You get closer and you look at the label. Buy me, yes, buy me, put me in your cart, buy me, buy me, buy me. The companies don't give a fuck really if you eat it. Think about it. They don't care if you eat it. Assuming you do eat it and you like it and you keep on buying it, they just want you to buy it. They want you to buy another one. If you take it home and throw it out, come back and buy another one and go home and throw it out and to come back. I mean, that's the same for them. They make a sale. They want you to buy the product. The food wants you. It's yelling to you to buy them, to buy it. When you think about it like that, okay, why is this one, like, what is it doing? You know, what does it look like? What's it made of? If you go down the cookie and the cracker aisle and the bread aisle, it's all the same product, just in different shapes and different colors. And I've said this many times, those yellows, the reds, the bright colors, when you look at Oreos and Cheez-Its and Chips Ahoy, they're in bright red boxes. Those Cheez-Its, they're this nasty, like, they're just wheat grains, gluten, wheat germ agglutinin. They're just fucking lectins. They're just all these elements that your body has trouble digesting that cause problems. All these artificial flavorings, all these artificial food colorings and things. But the boxes are screaming to your senses. They're screaming to you because those colors look very similar to fresh fruit on trees. So our evolution, our evolutionary DNA is attracted to those bright colors. Go down those aisles. Go down those aisles where everything inside, like the cookies, are brown, but the boxes are bright red. The boxes or the bags are bright yellow. That's to attract your eyes. You look down there, it looks like a fucking unicorn just jizzed on all the food. It's just colors and sprinkles and sparkles and all these things that are trying to get you to buy them. They just want you to buy the fucking product. Every product is like a car without a car salesman. So if you go to a car dealership, you're going to have a salesman come out and be like, hey, how can I help you? And they're going to come out and they're going to try to help you, purchase the vehicle that you want, right? They're going to make a sale. They make a commission. You get the car you want. Everyone wins. At the supermarket, all those foods are cars without a car salesman. Okay. There's no one there pushing the sales on you. The store manager isn't in there saying, hey, you like these cookies? Check this out. Buy one. They put a label, buy one, get one free, 50% off, whatever it is. But the packaging is the salesman. The packaging is the sales. The packaging is attracting your eyes. The packaging is trying to get you to purchase it. The reason why all those junk foods are always buy 2 for $5, buy one, get one free, it's because it's so dirt cheap for the companies to make them. They can still make 5,000% profit and give you one for fucking free because it's all made of corn, which the government subsidizes. They get for dirt cheap. It's all fake products that they can use, create in a fucking lab. It's just fake food that they can flip for like a 10,000% profit. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's ridiculous what they do in terms of a food production. The whole system is really, really rigged against you. However, you have a choice. You have a choice. All you have is a choice. All you have is a choice. Absolutely 100% all you have is a choice when you go into the supermarket. When you leave, whenever you're purchasing something, when you ring things up, when you swipe your credit card, you're voting for these products. You're saying, I want this company to make more of this. I want this store to stock more of these. I want this store to market more of these. I like this special. They have all that data. They know when sales of a product go up when you're doing 2 for 1, when you're doing buy one, get one free. They know. All right. And they will continue to do that. So you are voting for the products that you're purchasing. You're investing in the company essentially because you're giving that company money and the ability to make more of those products. What you need to do is take responsibility and purchase the right shit. Make the right decisions. It's on you. So if you're not eating the right food, it's 100% on you. It's your choice to make. The supermarket is just the place of choices. They're giving you the opportunity to make your own choice. And a lot of people make the wrong choice. They make bad choices. They make poor choices based on poor information or the lack of effort to find out the right information. Nowadays, you can't make the excuse that you don't have the right information because you have technology, you have a phone, and you can look all this shit up. You can analyze, you can look up reviews, you can look up what inflammatory foods are. You can look up the best foods for my body to lose weight. You can look this shit up. And of course, you can still get plenty of bad information, but most people don't even go that far. I think we can agree on that. Even if you're not getting rid of all grains and you're not getting rid of all wheat and gluten, you're not getting rid of dairy and you're not really doing an elimination, even if you're getting rid of all those really super highly processed foods, you're still going to be making a lot of progress. I think we can agree on that. You're not going to be consuming the same volume of garbage, but you have to have that intrinsic desire to get healthy. Everyone's getting fatter and fatter and more out of shape. It just doesn't make sense. It's all you. No one else is buying the food for you. You're making choices. You're going in there and you're making your own choices. So when you're making those bad choices, it's your fault. And then you want to blame everyone else like, oh, well, I didn't know. And oh, I'm just getting older. And you want to pass it on to some fucking bullshit. It's on you. It's your fault. Today's episode, the title, Force Your Training, you have to be proactive. You have to force your training. When you don't feel like eating the right foods, you got to eat the right foods. It doesn't matter. When you don't feel like going to the gym or doing your mobility or doing your yoga, it doesn't matter. You still have to do it. I'm not telling you to go train every fucking day. I'm not telling you to go train when you're sick. I'm not telling you to go train when you're injured. I'm telling you to do what you need to do on the day, every fucking day, whether you want to or not. Every day has to be something that you're executing on. Every day has to be something that you are focusing on to improve your health, to improve your fitness, to improve your wellness. Every single day. That's how you build that momentum. That's how you build discipline. It's not magic. Motivation is a fucking load of bullshit. You're not going to have that. A motivation is pretty much being happy. It's going to come some days, you're going to feel motivated. Some days you're not going to feel it, whatever you want to call it, inspired, motivated. It's just a feeling of, oh, I'm ready to do this. You're never going to feel that. Maybe once in a while. It's like waking up on the right side of the bed. You're not going to feel like it most of the time. I would say in terms of motivation, if you want to use that word, probably 80% of the time, 90%, you're not going to want to feel like doing it. It doesn't matter. It really does not make a fucking difference whether you want to do it or not. The only thing that matters is whether or not you did do it. So whether or not you're getting results, whether or not you're buying the right food, whether or not, oh, I like to eat this food, or I don't like to eat this food, or I miss pizza, I miss bread and pasta. No one cares. There's absolutely not one single person on earth that cares whether or not you like the foods that you should be eating. No one gives a fuck. I don't care. I don't care if you enjoy it. It's a tool. Eat the food. Reset your taste buds. You'll love it eventually, I promise you. Especially when you get results. When you start feeling fucking amazing, you perform better, you look better, you lose weight. You're not going to care about the other foods because you want the results. It's a tool. We have trained ourselves to think that we deserve we get our entertainment from our taste buds. It's one thing to watch Netflix and to watch a show or to listen to music and like it. You're getting your entertainment by the flavors in your fucking mouth. That's a huge problem. Food is not fun. Food is not entertainment. It's not. However, we get such an instant response in our brain that all these restaurants, if you think about the entertainment in the restaurant industry, it is so massive. There are restaurants on every fucking corner because you get that instant gratification. That's why people love Netflix. That's why people love movies. That's why people love music. That's why people love food, because right away you get that response. If you like it, it's good right away. Oh, I love this song. Oh, I love this show. Oh, I love this taste. That's it. It's a response. It is literally a drug. Of course, when you take a drug, you fucking snort it, you inject it. When you take a drug, you put it in your body and it has a chemical result. When you eat a food, it goes in your body and it has a chemical result. It has interactions. It's the same thing as a fucking drug. We just don't call it a drug. A drug even comes from a lot of things that are found in food and plants and things like that. It's just extracted, concentrated, and then we absorb it and take it or inject it or sniff it or inhale it or chew it or whatever we do for the method of that drug. But it's the same thing. And then it causes a response in our body. That's exactly the same thing. That's it. And as an artist, I try to make my food look pretty. I try to get my food in my mouth. I don't give a fuck how it looks. I mean, if you want to make it an art form and you want to make it, oh, it looks so pretty, fine. As long as you're eating the right shit, I don't care if you want to make it look pretty. That's fine. I know people like to use food as art, fine. If you're eating the right shit, do whatever you want with it, throw it around on the ceiling, juggle it, whatever you want to do. As long as it's going in your mouth, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what it looks like. There are all those little details of what makes people happy. It's just whatever. But food is a tool. It's not entertainment. It's not for fun. It's not a reward. Food and training, it's something that you do to take care of your body. It's something that you do. This cannot be overstated. People, you're dying. How many of you know someone with diabetes? Drop in the comments right now. How many of you know someone with diabetes? How many of you know someone or knew someone that has or had cancer? How many of you know someone that has heart disease? How many of you know someone that is obese? How many of you know someone? I'm not saying you're the bestest of friends, that you're related to them. How many of you know someone? Know a person. You know their name. You know who they are. Diabetes, heart disease, cancer. Where do you think this shit comes from? Do you think cancer falls out of the fucking sky? Do you think heart disease just falls out of the sky? I mean, heart disease can be genetic as well. But most people don't realize that cancer is not an accident. People don't get accidental cancer. Okay, very few types of cancer, a very small percentage is genetic. Most is environmental. It's from the environmental toxins. It's from the food. It's from lack of exercise. It's from stress. It's from all these different things over the course of a lifetime. That's why people tend to get cancer in their 50s, 60s, 70s. It's because all those years of the wrong thing happening to your body, and then things sprout up magically. Where'd it come from? I had no idea. I mean, it's been in there. It's been growing. It's been being cultivated for decades. You just don't know to test for those things, or you can't find one or two fucking cells when you're 25, but it's an accumulation. There's no magic cancer that just pops out of fucking nowhere. You have no cancer. Now you have all the cancer. Like, these are environmental things. And I'm not saying I have all the answers when it comes to cancer. I know it's a sensitive issue. I know that. My grandmother passed from that. My stepfather passed from that. Like, I know. It's a very personal thing too. And most people, it's very personal. Good. Let it be personal. We can't tiptoe around this shit and pretend like cancer is like some magical thing or some foreign thing that we just can't stop. We can absolutely stop these fucking things. We can absolutely stop these fucking things. It's not out of our control. It's quite the opposite. It's in our control. We are just not controlling it at all. We're just pounding ourselves. And I know it's a sensitive issue. Some of you might be personally dealing with it. I'm not telling you you're a bad person. I'm not saying it's not important. It's very important. But having the problem and then frantically like stressing about it and trying to deal with it, that's not the solution. The solution is not to try to fucking take care of it once it's there. The solution is dealing with it and preventing it long before it even has a chance to occur. We love dealing with cancer once cancer's there. Oh shit, there's cancer. Let's put you on chemo. Let's get you on this and blah, 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 blah. I wonder why sometimes natural remedies and things don't work, because you already fucking have it. Why don't we try these natural remedies and eating healthy and doing all this holistic shit long before it even comes to pass? People don't think about that. When you feel good, you don't think twice about it, right? When you feel good, you don't worry about feeling good. Is that true? I know it is. I'm just looking for those fucking gorillas and those biceps. When you feel good, you're not concerning yourself with feeling good. When you're sick, you're like, oh fuck, I can't wait to get better. I feel like shit. It's perspective. When you're injured, you're like, fuck, I wish I didn't do that. I wish I didn't get hurt. I can't wait to get better. I'm so frustrated. You don't think about being healthy and injury-free when you're healthy and injury-free. That's why people don't practice yoga and do therapy and pre-therapy exercises until they have the fucking injury. You have an injury, you have an ACL tear, you have a rotator cuff, and then you're doing rehab. You should be doing that kind of exercise and preventative shit before you have the injury. And then guess what? You probably wouldn't have the injury to begin with. These things are not mysterious. They are, but they aren't. There's no surprise why it's hard to reverse these things once they exist. It's because the train has been moving with such fervent momentum for decades. You can't just fucking pull it back. You can't just reverse it just because you want to. Oh shit, it's there. Let's eradicate it. How about we approach our health, we approach our fitness, we approach everything long before those things take place with the same passion and desire to prevent them that we do when we're trying to cure them. Everyone's spending billions and billions of dollars trying to fix heart disease, trying to find a cure for diabetes. You want the fucking cure for diabetes? Stop stuffing your face with garbage fucking foods and start exercising. Boom. I just saved everyone billions of dollars. There you go. The cure for diabetes. The cure for diabetes. I just solved it. Same thing for fucking cancers. Same thing for metabolic syndrome. Same thing for most heart disease. Same thing for everything. If you approach your life with the same passion that everyone wants to claim, you want to stand up to cancer, that whole fucking thing. Look, I had cancer in my family. I understand the sensitive issue, and some of you might be personally dealing with it. This is not a knock on you or what you're dealing with. It's fucking terrible. However, we love to publicize it because it brings in a lot of money. And don't think it's all going to fucking cancer research. It's not. It's paying for administrative fees. It's paying for the fucking advertising. It's paying for a lot more shit. So all that stuff at like baseball games and the World Series and football, everyone holds a sign, stand up to cancer. Why don't you stop drinking so much fucking alcohol, passing out chips and fucking hot dogs, and serving up garbage at these fucking sports games that are causing the problem that you're complaining that exists, that you're trying to fucking prevent? This is real. This is real shit. This is real shit. You're going to have these fucking things, stand up to cancer, and then have a Bud Light commercial right after it. It's completely mind-fucked. It's completely mind-fucked. So I'm not saying it's not important. I'm saying quite the opposite. I'm saying once the problem exists, it's because you haven't been paying attention to it. You got to pay attention to cancer, disease, diabetes now while you don't have it, because it's preventable. It absolutely is. It's 1000% preventable. That's it. It's preventable. I know cancer is a sensitive issue. Good. It should be, because you might have it if you don't take the appropriate steps to prevent it. Autoimmune disease too. All of it. Most of it is preventable. Most of it is preventable. Even autoimmune disease. Abso-fucking-lutely. Where do you think these things come from? There's a reason why most of these issues didn't exist before modern times. It's because our diets changed. Our exercise completely plummeted. People are profiting off the medicine that is not really curing anything, just prolonging our sick lives. All disease and most disease can be prevented with proper diet and lifestyle habits. Are we going to live forever? No, I don't think we're ever going to live forever. You know, anything's possible. Extending life, sure. But why don't we focus on avoiding these issues to begin with? We know why diabetes happens. We know. So why aren't people actually really trying to prevent that from happening? It's not old age that causes cancer. It's not old age that causes diabetes. It's not old age that causes autoimmune disease. It's not old age that causes metabolic syndrome. It's not old age that causes obesity. It's not old age that causes osteoporosis. It's lack of exercise. It's garbage nutrition. It's not managing stress. It's too many fucking toxins. It's not taking control of your own fucking health. That's it. That's it. Stop looking for a fucking cure and solve the problem. For decades, none of these things come out of nowhere. These things are not sprouting out of the ground. You don't wake up and be like, oh, I came down with the cancer. No, it's because for 40 years you sucked down garbage soda and breads and fucking garbage foods, and you're living under power lines and every other aspect. And now all of a sudden you wake up and then you have a pain in your back or something. They find a tumor and X, Y, and Z, and it's terrible. But these things can be prevented. Most of these diseases are environmental, which means it's what you expose your body to in general. I'm not talking about the grass or the pollution, which is a fucking component, and all the pesticides and shit, but it's based on your environment. It's not based on your genetics. It's based on what you surround yourself with your entire life, what you do for activity, what you consume for food, what you do to manage stress, what you do for X, Y, and Z, all this stuff. Doesn't happen overnight. No one gets cancer 1 week. No one gets cancer in a day. No one has a pizza and has diabetes. Isn't that interesting? Not once has ever anyone had like a container of ice cream and then had diabetes the next day. Diabetes isn't something that just happens. It happens because you're relentlessly overloading your body for decades with garbage fucking food, with tons and tons of insulin, coursing through your system, and eventually your body just taps out. I can't handle this. And then your body just changes. Your body changes how it functions. And then you have some serious problems. It's not magic. It's not magic. It's not unknown. It's completely known. But major corporations are making billions, if not trillions of dollars off the medication that prolongs these diseases. The information is here. The information is there. This episode 997. You got 996 other episodes of information. You got Google. There's thousands, millions of web pages, of blogs that talk about this. It's out there. You have to open your fucking eyes. It takes your effort every fucking day. It takes your effort every day because every day matters. Every day counts. What I want you to do when we sign off here, I want you, when this podcast goes online, when it gets up on Apple Podcasts, when it's up on Google Play, I want you to share this in your story. On Instagram, I want you to tag someone. I want you to pass this around, email it to a friend, whatever you need to do, text it, send it to someone that needs to hear this shit, because it is absolutely essential for you to know that you have control of your health. You have control of your fitness. It is 100% in your control. You have the choice and you have the power, the ability, whatever the fuck you want to say, to prevent these major illnesses from happening. But it has to start today. It can't start when you already have the fucking issue. That's absolutely ridiculous. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining me for episode 997 of the Most Muscular Swolecast, Beercast, Broadcast, Gamecast, Mancast, Pimpcast, and Sleazecast. In the realm, because when I flex, you flex, we all flex our biceps. I will see everyone tomorrow for episode 998 of the Daily Mother Swole. Peace, McGee's fam. Deuce Magoose, your boy, Papa Swolio. Out. And don't forget to check out the latest Driving While Gaining on YouTube at Swolenormous. Go check it out. Subscribe there if you're not yet subscribed. Check it out. I think you'll enjoy it. Peace.